Hi, today I'm going to be doing the unboxing of the Kasa Smart Wi-Fi light switch. I bought this for the dimmer in the basement. I currently have a dimmer where it's on one side of the basement, and when I switch it on, once I go to the other side, there's no way to switch it off. So I bought the smart switch to see if I could replace the existing dimmer with a smart dimmer. Just going to unbox it right now. It comes in a package, as you see here, very neatly packed. Opening it up. See the components inside. This seems to be the switch. It's got an on and off and some dimming settings here. And at the back, I see the wires. It's got two wires here. It comes with some wire nuts too, to basically connect them all together. It's a pretty big faceplate actually. Got to see how it fits into the wall. And then up, it's got some wire labels for the supply, neutral, ground, and all of these. And then it comes with a manual in terms of how to basically install it, a step-by-step instruction, I guess. So more after I try this out. Stay tuned. So one thing I want to kind of give a caution to anybody who's doing this is that this video is just meant to demonstrate what I did for enabling a smart Echo dot device to a smart dimmer. It involves some level of electrical work, so I would not recommend you do this if you're not completely confident of wiring electrical circuits. If you have the slightest doubt, please hire a qualified electrician. This video is not meant to give you an instruction of how you should be doing it. It's just an explanation of what I did. So hopefully that's helpful. So do read through all the literature that's available and try to see how to wire this. But if you have any questions or any doubts at all, I would really recommend contacting a qualified electrician, especially since this involves electricity. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is to see if I can pull this existing dimmer out and see if it has a neutral wire, because the installation of this Kasa dimmer needs the availability of a neutral wire. So I've just shut off the power to the circuit. Just going to open this dimmer up. I want to pull this out and use my non-contact voltage tester to see if the power is still there anywhere. First, let me turn this on. No red light means no power. So as you see, I'm touching everywhere there. I don't see a red light come up, so there's no power there. The circuit is dead right now. Nope, there's no power anywhere here. And there's a lot of wires that have been bunched up inside. I want to first check if there's a neutral inside. So I'm going to take these out. Many of these smart dimmers needs a neutral wire to be available for it to function properly. That's the reason I'm checking here. The Kasa also requires the same. So I do see the neutrals available here. So I think this switch can be fixed here. So next step is for installing the switch and seeing how it goes. So now we want to label all the wires before we start peeling all of them off. So the Kasa switch box comes with the couple of labels. So when I'm looking at this here, I see the existing dimmer have a connection going to the top. So that would be the line in or the supply in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark that as the supply in. There's a one that's going to the light. So that would be this one here. This black right here at the bottom. So if you look at this wire right here, this is going to the light. So I'm going to put that as a load out, which is the power to the light. Okay, now these are the neutrals, so I'll just put a label around that as well. Yep, and this is the ground. The brown is the ground, brown or gold, whatever. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this wire nut, which keeps the line in together. I'm going to unplug the line to the light. I'm going to unplug the ground. So I've taken out the old light switch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we'll check that there's no any existing power coming right now. It's fine. So what I'll first do is I'll first put the grounds together. Look at this. It's got the green and the white. The green is the ground and the white is the neutral. So I'm first going to take the green and connect it to the ground here. Done that. Now let's take the neutral. If you look at the connector here that they have, they're given a connector that actually is like the push-in kind of connector rather than the ring nut here. So I'm going to use that to put this in. Okay, that's gone in now. So what I'm going to do now is supply line and there's a return line, right? There's the line that goes in. So line is the one that comes to the light and the load is the one that goes out. So I'm going to take this and bend this a little bit, make a J bend. As you're seeing here, when you do the J bend, that's really not sufficient wire for me to twist around the screw. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take wire stripper and cut a little bit more over here, right here. Just got to make sure that the conductor is not coming out. So since I'm already here, I'll do the same with the other wire too. I'll just go ahead and strip a little bit more here. Done. Now I'm making a J bend on both the black wires so that they can wrap around the screws on the dimmer. That's what you're seeing me do right now with those needle nose pliers. Okay, now what I'm doing is that I'm wiring the hot to the one of the terminals on the dimmer and the other black to the other terminal on the dimmer for the power that goes to the light. Alright folks, moment of truth. Now let's see if it works. Just one quick thing. Once I finished the wiring and I tested it, I found that I had just mixed up the hot and the line out. So I basically rewired that. So the hot is basically the one that's coming in. So I connected it to the right screw. Now it looks like it's working. Let's check it out. Kasa has an application that you download to your phone and then configure your switch. After connecting to your Wi-Fi, I've set it up now. I then configured my Echo Dot to connect to my Kasa dimmer. For that I had to enable the Kasa skill on my Amazon Alexa app. With this available, what you could do is you could use voice commands to control the dimming, which I'll demonstrate in a little bit. I'm going to switch this on. Okay, it came on. Switching this off. Turned off. Let's try to adjust the brightness now. I'm just going to dim it. Yep, it's dimming. increase. Yeah, it's working. As you know, once they get to the other end of the basement, basically to my theater room, this is my home theater. I'm just going to insert a plug here. I have a lot of videos on my channel where I've gone through and walked through how I constructed my own theater in my basement. So really recommend that you guys take a look at that to basically understand how I went about constructing my theater. These are very good videos that I've shared where any beginner can understand how an acoustically transparent theater can be constructed. So really appreciate if you could take your time to maybe take a look at some of these and subscribe. Once I get to my theater, there's really no switch here to turn that off, right? So what I've done is I've configured my Amazon Echo Dot to basically be able to turn off and turn on the light over there. So this is a demonstration. Echo, turn off main.
Okay.
Echo, turn on main.
Okay.
Echo, decrease brightness of main to 50%.
Okay.
Echo, decrease brightness of main to 10%.
Okay.
Echo, increase brightness of main to 75%.
Okay.
Echo, increase brightness of main to 100%.
Okay.
Echo, switch off main.
Okay.
So like you saw there, so everything is now smart connected. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel. Before this, I've also posted a number of videos on how I went about constructing my home theater in my basement. There are more do-it-yourself videos that are coming up. So I would really appreciate if you could subscribe and like some of the videos. Thank you.